Tom is her telephone number. Rudy on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, how you doing, Tom?
Great.
That's good. Well, I have a little issue with my fiance. I work basically 12 to 14 hours a day.
Yes.
And she goes to school, does her little thing, and
Right.
she trains horses for a living. So,
by the way,
like right
you're
now,
23 and already engaged. Why?
I've known the girl since I was about 14 years old.
That's a good reason not to be engaged to her. You're laughing.
Yeah, I can see why. I know, because now you figure out why at the end. But, you know, I was with her before for about a year and a half, 2 years, and I let her go because I knew she needed to grow up. And then one day she came back. I hadn't seen her in 2 years. She came back, and then she never left my house.
But she's only 21. She has not grown up.
Yeah, I've been figuring that out more and more as days go by.
So therefore, you shouldn't be getting married.
Yeah, that's why when she says, well, next summer, I say, I don't know when.
Well, maybe you need to tell her that we just need to take it easy and slow this down. Not be getting married.
Yeah.
Not be telling people you're getting married. Not refer to each other as our fiancés.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you there.
But you're not going to do anything. You're not going to do anything about that, are you?
You know, Tom, to be honest with you, I love the girl with all my heart. I'm not going to lie. I really honestly do.
Why are you telling me you agree with me or you see what I'm saying? You don't see what I'm saying. You disagree. Tell me you disagree.
I disagree about what?
I'm telling you shouldn't be getting married.
Oh, I know. I know I shouldn't.
Why are you doing it?
Well, I'm not married yet.
Why are you agreeing to do it now? Why are you in a serious relationship now?
Because I thought I was ready.
But you're not.
Yeah. I hear you. I understand I'm young and I got a long life to go, and like everybody says, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
Now tell everybody what you were calling to complain about.
Oh, about how I put out 95%, and she only gives about 5%, if that.
Well, I thought you were ready. I thought she grew up. I thought you were the expert here.
Oh, I'm not the expert. That's why I called you.
Well, and when you say she only gives up 5%, what does she do or not do?
What doesn't she do or what does she do?
Both.
Both.
Like, what are you referring to? What is it she's not doing?
I mean, like, give and take.
About what?
Persistence. I mean, things she should do for me, everything that I
What doesn't she do for you?
Anything I ask.
Like what?
Let's just say do some laundry since I bought the new house that has a lot of property. Because
you've already bought a house. Do you have a prenup? No.
No.
Is her name on the house?
No.
Uh-huh.
Just me.
Right. And she doesn't want to do the laundry. So will she be paying half of everything?
No, she doesn't.
Why not?
I don't know.
You know why? Because you're too much of a pussy to make her.
Maybe in...
Not maybe. Not maybe. Not maybe. Nope. The only reason she does it is because you allow it.
Yeah, I need to put my freaking foot down.
You should have put it down already. You have set the bar.
She's manipulative. I'll give her that because I had my foot down, Tom, and whatever I wanted, I had it.
And you just consider her to be the nicest piece of ass you happen to know, who happens to give you what you want in that respect. And so you tolerate all her other crap.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Right. Where do you think that kind of relationship's going to go?
In the gutter.
Right. But you'll get married to her because you know more than I do.
No, I don't.
Well, you're going to do it. I can hear it. You're even a pussy with me. You're like lying to me, making it sound like you agree with me, when in reality...
No, I agree with you. I totally agree with you, Tom, 110%. I do. But in all actuality, to me, it does hurt knowing that you know it's not going to go any further.
Well...
You see what I'm saying? It's just like, you've been with this person, you're committed. I committed myself to this person, and then now... This is why
this is why I tell people they are too young to have this kind of relationship at your age.
Yeah.
But you think you know more than I do.
Well, is there any advice you should give me? I mean, other than, just...
You know my advice.
Man, get rid of it.
Or at least you tell her, we are not engaged until this issue is resolved.
Yeah. See, I got engaged because I was ready, but I got asked first, if you can believe that one.
Well,
but
you know what? You could have said no.
I know.
You could have said, I'm not ready.
I probably should have stood up and grabbed my things between my legs. And
right.
said, no.
Right.
But I didn't.
Right. But see, you're a pussy, and you let her walk all over you, and then you want my advice.
Yes.
You know what my advice is? Stop being a goddamn pussy.
Oh, okay.
Is she living in the house you own?
Yes, she is.
She starts... What is the rent? What is the rent for an apartment around your area?
You know what? I honestly do not know.
Well, you're going to do the research. You're going to do the research. Find out what a one-bedroom apartment goes for, and she starts paying you that effective immediately.
I think they probably go for about $1,800 because my mortgage payment's about $2,800 a month.
Perfect. $1,800 it'll be. If that's what it is, that's what it should be. That's what she should pay.
Because I have horses as well as she does, and she trains them, so I get,
So she uses your property for her business. That's great.
Yes, that is.
$1,800 a month is reasonable. Who pays for the electricity?
I do.
Who pays for the gas?
She pays for the cable and the trash and sewer, water, whatever that all is together.
That's nothing.
She pays for that.
That's nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing.
It's nothing. I have a house.
Living in the house.
I know how much things cost. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Why does she pay for the electricity?
What's that?
Does she pay for the electricity?
Does she use a lot of electricity?
Does she pay for it? Does she pay 50%?
She pays 100 of it.
It's 100%.
Yes.
All right. Tell her that'll be 50% of that. 50% of the gas, 50% of the cable, 50% of the telephone. I'm sure you have a landline. Who's paying for that?
The telephone is part of the cable and internet stuff, what she pays for, which is like $120 a month or something.
Mm-hmm. All right, tell her you're going to split all that, but she's going to pay you $1,800 because that's what an apartment goes for.
Yeah.
Because that's fair. You don't have the balls to do it, though, do you?
Yeah, I do, Tom. I honestly do. That's why, I just needed, I've even gotten advice from a couple of people, but when you get advice from your family, if they don't like the person, they'll tell you anything that they want you to do. So
I don't know the person. I have nothing against her. Exactly. I'm just saying, you are setting a precedent here. Do you understand that you are setting a precedent for gold digging?
Yes.
Why should she pay less to live in a place than she would pay if she was on her own? Why should she get a discount? Are you rich?
Am I rich? No, I'm far from rich. I wish I was rich.
All right, so you can't afford to be paying other people's expenses. Who buys the groceries?
Well, we actually do it like once a week. She'll buy. 1 week she'll buy. Next week I'll buy.
All right.
But I'm never home, so really, so the groceries, the only time is when she makes dinner at night.
Which is how often?
Honestly,
not that often.
She can't cook.
So she doesn't cook. So therefore, she almost never buys groceries.
Yeah, she tries, but if it comes in a positive directions, it's fine.
Yeah. And does she own a car?
Yes, she does.
Free and clear?
Not free and clear, but she pays that all herself.
She makes her own payments. Who puts gas in the car?
She does.
Mm-hmm.
When I put gas in my car, she puts gas in her car.
When she needs clothing, who pays for it?
Clothing, she buys her own clothing.
Mm-hmm. So what are you paying for it?
I'm paying for the house, for the truck that I had to have for work anyways. But, really all I pay for is the house and my own stuff, my own toys.
All right. And she won't make you dinner, and she won't do your laundry, and you want that in a relationship.
She does. She works a lot, Tom. I got to give her that. She does work a lot.
So do you. So do you.
Yeah, so do I. That's exactly what I need to get through her head.
You need to get through your own head. The reason you let her get away with this is because you let her make you believe that somehow she's worth more than you are. That her work is harder than your work.
Yeah, I have that argument with her all the time, so I understand.
Well, it's your house. She should be living in it anyway. Even if you're going to have a relationship, she shouldn't be living in it. Why do you allow that?
Because I don't get to spend much time with her, so if she lives here, at night, at least I have a few hours a night to spend time with her and, hang out with her.
You could do that at her apartment. Like the rest of us do.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I want to see someone, I go to their apartment.
Yeah, but then if I kick her out, I already know she's not going to be able to get an apartment. She can't afford it, but...
Boo freaking who?
Yeah.
Then if she can't afford an apartment, it's time to start learning how to cook and how to iron. And you have to be a man.
For sure.
You have to be a man and make that happen.
Yep, I do.
But will you?
I do.
But will you?
Yeah, Tom, I will.
And if it doesn't work out and she says no, what are you going to do?
See you later.
Really?
Yeah, honestly.
You don't sound like a see you later kind of guy. You sound like a pussy. A pussy whip kind of guy.
That's why I left her last time, because, I thought she'd grow up and, do her thing and whatever and, grow up and then, maybe if it was able to come back, it came back, obviously, but, that's why I let her go the first time. So obviously if I can let her go once, I can definitely let her go again.
I think it's time to do it again.
Tom Leykis.